Welcome to Create Arts Online. I'm Kecia Deveney. In this course, I will be teaching you how to create one of my ArtFoamie designs, Coralie, into a fun and colorful mixed media doll. I love taking a flat surface and creating it into a dimensional doll with expression and personality. My ArtFoamie stamp works as a template and gives you the freedom to add your own creative style and voice. Starting with muslin fabric and the ArtFoamie stamp, you will watch me work in real time as I add layers and layers to make her come to life. I love using golden fluid acrylics, but you can use whatever paints that you have on hand. Using any scrap fabrics, we will layer the front of the doll to give her more texture and dimension. I will demonstrate as I add vibrant colors to her face with paints, gel pens, and embroidery floss that will give her even more character and personality. Once we are done playing on the front side of our doll, I will share my techniques for sewing her together. Next, I will demonstrate how to stuff her before we create her arms. There's a bonus section in this course on how to create her special fabric crown. Once you have gathered your materials and learned my techniques, you will have the skill and confidence to venture into your own creative doll making. Included in this course is a PDF for download with all the tools, materials, and resources to begin your project. So let's get started.
Kecia, thank you so much for coming to Create Arts Online. I am so excited to have you here, all of your talents, and now we get to share it with our whole community.
Well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And this course is just like amazing for what few materials you need, no sewing machine, and you create her from her.
Right.
And how did you get started? Tell us a little bit of the history of the ArtFoamie.
Well, I am friends with the owner of the company, and I knew that I wanted to design some ArtFoamie stamps. And so it was just a matter of communicating with her, us getting together, and then sketching them out, and then having her make them. Once they were made and started to go into sales, I just kind of thought, oh, I need to make some dolls with these, and I just really think that it's going to really be fun. So I actually had her make a larger one for me so that I could start playing around with it.
Yes.
And then once I felt really good with what I had come up with, then we started to talk about, moving on with that.
And it's amazing. So there's this size and a bigger one if you wanted to make an even bigger
So actually,
doll.
this one is the large size.
Oh, that is
so
the large
then
size.
there's one that's about this size.
Okay, but you could still do a doll with the other size too if you
It
wanted
would be
to.
tiny, yeah. It'll be a little doll, but you can do it.
You can do
yeah,
it.
you can do it.
So throughout the course, you watch Kecia make this doll in real time, and you just can use just about any materials you already have, right?
Right.
And using that or, the batting and all that inside. Explain a little bit more about the process.
Well, I usually start off with just a plain muslin, and in other countries it's called calico, just so people know what to find. Mm-hmm. And that's something like this where there's nothing on it already, because we want to start just making our own fabric and making making everything about it from scratch. So I start off with that, then I paint the face, after we've done the stamping. Paint the face, and then I move down towards the bottom of her, which I would call costuming. You'd appreciate that.
Totally.
Just using scrap fabrics and layering them up, and then through stitching, I make it more cohesive with the same color stitching. Yeah.
And this one is just here for inspiration. She's
Right.
a little bit different, but just to give you guys all ideas, she teaches you how to make the arms, which go on very easily, and all of this is hand sewing. So it's something that you could just so relaxing, and it was really relaxing watching her create this. And to know you go from just that muslin, some paints, fabrics, it's just really amazing.
And this blank, template.
And that blank template that you can do anything with. She'll teach you how, if you don't want to make a flower eye, there's other ways to alter it to really make it your own. So I can't thank you enough, and I know people will be making more and more Coralie dolls now.
I hope so.
Thank you.
Thank you.